What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Fresh back here with another banger. We here playing Madden 26. So about to lock in on this, kick some ass in this. So hit that subscribe button. If you made it to the live, you got through your 9 to 5. So we here. Let's get it, baby.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Up next, it's our main event between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. This is ahead for about 5. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready. Blue, 32, trouble, 38. Hut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. On him quick, and they bring him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Down.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Lasers this one deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Cousins' first play is going to the air. And the deep ball falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Falcons first down.
First down throw for Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
Green
break.
Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So that brings up second down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Has it downfield near the boundary. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Here we ready.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
Stick it in the air. Love. Interception ends that drive. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
4-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Trying for the deep ball. Going for London, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football at the 16-yard line.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Carter on the return.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He cuts it right. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. 1st and 10, Cousins. That one's complete, right side. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Gets some late points and the lead. Gonzalez now for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Packers 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
3, ready.
Love from the gun. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
50, green, set.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Chased out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Watch out. 50 red. 50 red. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
It's a gain of 20.
And get 22 out of that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again. Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Loves to throw again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ready. Set.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Jordan Love, the touchdown.
Brendan McManus lining up for the extra
Great
point.
play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well. Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
A loss of a yard.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Looking right, and he finds him. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's 4th down.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd.
19 yards.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Taking a deep shot here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That throw intended for Drake London. And now they face 2nd down.
And 10.
Looking to throw, Cousins. He's going to try another deep one here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
To the air, Cousins. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So 1st down from the 41. Throwing his Cousins. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now it's 2nd down. Cousins to throw once again. Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Working quickly here.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd down give to Robinson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Working quickly here.
Gain of 11. And the Falcons, 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
12 more yards. That's another Falcons.
1st down throw for Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Cousins on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brought down back at the
Hey,
19-yard
good
line.
routes here. The hood. Leave it, bring up 48. Duck.
Third and long, it's Cousins. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
Packers 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Out to
off.
kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Check.
Shotgun now for Love. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Ready. 52 close. Cut.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Caught on the comeback route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Right.
Love with it on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Yellow, 22. Set.
He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Carter on the return.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
The 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
On second down, Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down.
All set now. First and 10.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safety. Throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this second half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is second and quite a bit after that sack. Shotgun snap, we give to Robinson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Packers loading up the secondary on third. 6 DBs out there. Now to throw. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking to throw it. Gets this one to London. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Falcons, first down. First and 10.
Here he is to throw. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
That's another Falcons.
He'll look to throw it. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Setting up to pass. And he put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's 50.
And running here with Bijan. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Here he is to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception.
He fucking quit, you bum ass nigga. This bum ass quit. He kept calling my name and shit. Punk ass nigga. I kept blocking his ass up. Kept blocking him up. Put L's on him.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Jacob Sailors now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Cobb. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He fires one deep down the right sideline. Looking for Sam LaPorta with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Come on, set.
Love now on 1st and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Yellow, 22. Claws red. Ready.
Throwing his love on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. McManus sends it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Sailors now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Lions.
They go play action with Goff. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Big strike here to Williams. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Lions 7, Packers 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Love to throw. Brought in right side. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Yellow, 43. 6. Mega.
Love out of the shotgun. Man downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
Set, ready. Block 40. Set.
To the air with Love. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Once more, it's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And they get this down to the 28.
It's a gain of 20. And the Packers 1st down.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. A gain of 12.
Love to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Ready. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 3. On now is McManus to kick this away. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. And off the play fake. Here's Goff. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Hits the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Yeah, right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Packer 1st down.
Love with it on 1st down. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. He just did.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down, Green Bay.
Here we go. Black 40.
Stick it in the air. Love. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Dan, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Ready?
Love looking to pass. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers 1st down. A gain of 12.
Go now.
And the Packers
Black.
1st
90.
down.
Red. Yellow. Ready.
They are throwing it again. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow. 22. Check.
Love now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You. Come on. Set. Ready.
Play fake. It's Love. Kraft has it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready. 33. Yellow.
Yo, JJ, what's going on?
Hut. Hut.
From the red zone on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Wide open, downfield, got it! And he's in! Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown! Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Packers 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
10 black.
From the pistol, here's Love. Buys time, rolling right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
Yeah, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up third down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He's trying to go deep again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Ready?
The final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Getting the pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
60 red. 60 red. Black ultra.
Love out of the shotgun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air with Love. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from 37.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Love now on first and 10. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Yellow, 43, green jack.
First down throw, here's Love. That's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
16 more yards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
First down.
Ready.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jordan Love, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4.
Packers 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Sailors now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Goff on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He just gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
It's a gain of 5.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and you give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again. It's Goff. Complete left side. It's to Slaw. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. To the line. Here's third and 3.
Five.
Back to throw it. That's complete to Slaw. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
10 more yards. Complete to number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
It's second and inches.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
20.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions holding a 4-point lead. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Gibbs now from the gun. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Packers going with a dime set to get this third down stop. Back to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Edger and Cooper takes it away. And the Packers have some new life in the fourth.
I know he started to play as a defender. But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Okay, ready?
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game.
The second down pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard
1st and 10 from the 32. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're going to pass it here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They manage 22 on the...
I hate when you niggas sit up there and talk to me during the game, bro. Don't talk to me during the game. If you want to play me after the fucking game, nigga. Don't talk to me during the game, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? You just cost me the game, bro. Damn.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Get set, get set. 21, ready? Start.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Here's Purdy. Open man is born. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they did. Well, he tries to force it in. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Ricky Pearsall, a 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for two here.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now receiver in motion left. Purdy will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Yellow.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Near his goal line, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
21 yards. And a 49er first down. A gain of 21 yards.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
First down.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
21. Outside. 18. Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
14 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
They go play action here. Purdy. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
21. Up.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
Now Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. He may go. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Credit the sack to Fred Warner. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Purdy. This one to board, and he's got it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
And able to work his way down to the 16. 2nd down in the yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Purdy off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ricky Pearsall. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Noah Gray, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
This one
City.
tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And the Chiefs are going to get him. George Karlaftis. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
second down.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Purdy now to throw. That's caught out right by Jennings. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
15 yards and leads to third down.
Back to throw. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he is going to have a Niners first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 41.
A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake. Purdy. And this is caught. Jennings. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
21 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Here's Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On 2nd and 10, Purdy. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Get set, get set. Right around, sir. Get. Do not.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. He'll try to do it himself. And he is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Get set.
Another try after the first down sack. Purdy. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Purdy to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. This for the lead in the final stages. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, and how important could that play be in determining a winner here? That moves the ball all the way to the other side of the field, and now you're one completion away from at least getting into field goal range to tie things up. But with the time remaining, they've still got a shot to win this as well.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
15, yellow, 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 yellow.
Here's Mahomes. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, 49ers 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
This is first and 10. Throwing, Purdy. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll come up now on second down. Here's Purdy to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
But you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's Purdy. That's complete to Pearson. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10.
First down.
To throw is Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Purdy to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Mahomes to throw it. And got his man complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
This
line.
offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Niners have just about